got the males almost lost to some Africans. Yeah, we almost lost to them. And the king had to save. The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. We almost lost to the Ahi tribe. This is crazy. Man, Embiid over there, goddamn throwing the game. He throwing the game for his cousins and shit. We're not supposed to be losing to air up there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings? We're not supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We gotta ship them shoes. They don't even have basketball rims, dog. Manubo, I seen he had to walk, what, an hour and a half to go shoot basketball. We losing to people who don't even, they got baskets in the back. They shooting on fucking peach baskets in dirt, no shoes.
So we all have heard by now Gilbert Arenas' comments that he made about the Southern Sudanese players and how they almost took out the U.S. Olympic team. You know, it went down to the wire, and LeBron James at the end, won the game for us. But he said some really distasteful comments about the Southern Sudanese, and Gilbert Arenas has always been like a clown dude, man, just being goofy, being stupid. But I just think it was bad timing. You on a stage, a world stage in front of everybody, and you making fun of Africans. Now, I live in Southwest Philly. I hang around a bunch of Africans. I bust on them all day. They bust back on me. They understand the culture because they live here. There's a time and place for that kind of stuff, but being on a world stage like that with the platform you have, that's not the place to do that. That was very out of place, and he shouldn't have done it. Now, do I think he should be canceled for it? No. That's a conversation that's had amongst us as a people, but it was still out of place. Rob Parker of Fox Sports, he heard it and he called Gilbert Arenas racist, and he was very upset. He took umbrage with what Gilbert Arenas said about the Southern Sudanese players, and he said this. Check this out.
100%. And Gilbert Arenas, let's call him ignorant. The words, Martin, are hateful, racist to all Africans. Why in the world would you attack them? What did they do wrong that you would want to chastise them and make fun of their existence and how they've done things? If you're Gilbert Arenas and your alma mater wants to invite you to something, Martin, or the NBA wants to, how in the world could Arizona invite Gilbert Arenas to anything? What would you be in inviting him to after those kind of comments? Nothing. Is that really where you want to go? It's mean-spirited. It's hurtful. There's just so many things that are wrong with this. Really? That's your comedy act? That's how you think you want to make fun of the Africans who put on a ball game, Martin, because the U.S. let them stay in the game?
Right. So after Rob Parker made his comments, NBA players and African players all around the world began to comment. But the person that dropped the heaviest comment to me was Luol Deng. He's the president of the South Sudan Basketball Federation, and he went on to say, I feel it is important to respond. This is for those who have asked about these comments, those who are offended by them, and everyone who has followed our story. I'm not upset or angry at these ignorant remarks made by my former colleagues. I was more disappointed to see them coming from two individuals I have always respected. The comments made by Paul Pierce showed misinformation and a lack of research. However, he used it as a teachable moment to share positivity once he was informed. Thank you to Paul Pierce for apologizing. That I can respect. Growing up, I heard many similar comments, and those very remarks are some of the things that motivated me to change the narratives. Africans now show solidarity and support for each other more than ever. Moments like this are not for us to get upset and lash out. Many Africans and black people who embrace their African heritage are working hard to bring all black people closer by educating and sharing stories and historic moments, teaching that we have much more in common than differences. As for Gilbert's comments, they were certainly more disrespectful and cruel. Personally, I don't care much. I would never trade places with anyone. Being African is special, however, for young African and African American kids who admire and listen to Gilbert, these comments can make you think less of yourself and make the rest of the world think less of Africans. Those who are easily misled may make comments that reflect self-hate more than pride. This is nothing about our history that we should run away from. I actually want to thank both of them for giving us the platform to respond and inform others. We've worked very hard in the last 2 years to be here, and we can't allow mere seconds to take that away. Instead, I appreciate the moment and use these comments as an opportunity to educate. Being loved is always being better than tolerated. If we, as a people, realize the greatness from which we came, we will be less likely to disrespect ourselves. And that was, those were great comments by Luol Deng, and that was a great comeback because that's something that I always teach about, us loving each other, black people getting back to loving each other. But let's get into why Gilbert Arenas got into so much trouble. Let's just get into what he actually said, and then we'll come right back.
The males almost lost to some Africans. God damn, dog. We almost lost to them. We almost lost. Come on, man. And the king had to save. The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. He did it again. We almost lost to the Ahi tribe. This is crazy. What is going on, man? Embiid over there, goddamn throwing the game. He throwing the game for his cousins and shit. What's this is? I don't even know where to find the box score. We went in on layups at the end of the game. Like, what is I don't know where the box score is. I already had my excuses. I already had my excuses. This just preseason. We still trying to figure out lineup. But God, come on, y'all. We don't supposed to be losing to air up there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings. We don't supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team. That's the last team we supposed to lose to or be close with. They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We got to ship them shoes. They had to use the shoes that we have extra leftover shoe. They use leftover shoes that the USA teams didn't want. All right, y'all can use these. They don't even have basketball rims, dog. I seen Mutombo's. Was it Mutombo's? No, Bull's father, Manu Bull. I seen he had to walk an hour and a half to go shoot basketball. 25 miles for a basketball rim. That is crazy. We losing to people who don't even. They got baskets in the back. They shooting on fucking peach baskets in dirt, no shoes. Man, they damn near almost took us. Almost, man. Shit, right there. That's the goal for them. That was the goal for them. They got no indoor court, nothing. They don't have nothing. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have there's gonna be some meetings. There got to be some meetings after this, and it's gonna have to be some real reality checks. Like, come on, man, we can't lose to them, man. I mean, some of them I noticed some of them, the guys who was on the team, like them to feed the children, motherfuckers, man. $5 a day, them. That was, flies all in their face, stomach all out. Them, that's who. We done helped them. We done helped those guys, man. That's crazy. Now they coming back trying to take the gold from us. Feed the children, send wheat, send water and bread, them. That's who we almost lost to. Y'all are man, this is getting God damn. Woo, shit. Woo, Lord Jesus. God. Boy. Hey. Hey, man. I don't listen. Damn. Hey, listen. I'm going to just be honest with you. Like, they shouldn't have black jerseys on. They should just let that color go. Because ain't I thought this shit was in black and white. I thought this was in black and white. Oh, Lord. God damn.
And as you can see, you know, Gilbert Arenas is a clown, but he just says a bunch of clown stuff all the time. This is not the first time he said this type of goofy stuff, but he went on to apologize to Luol Deng. He said, "I respected you as a player and will as a coach. Sorry for my disrespectful comments. Good luck, but not enough luck to win gold. Silver is all yours." So you know, he apologized, but they know each other. They play against each other. You know, he was in the league, so they have some sort of relationship. So he apologized for his remarks. And Luol Deng seems like he's a pretty good guy. But then you have, oh my God, then you have the Nigerian comedian, Godfrey. Godfrey comes in and Godfrey responds in comedic fashion to Gilbert Arenas. And he said this.
Video of Gilbert Arenas making fun of the Sudanese basketball team that damn near beat the USA team. I'm a podcaster myself, comedian. I'm down with the jokes. You know, I joke on stuff too, you know, but it was a little weird because it looked mean, you know what I'm saying? It almost felt racist. Is that possible? If you're black, you can be racist against your own people? It just felt real hateful for some reason. I don't know. I'm not, you guys understand where I'm coming from? Growing up in Chicago, being a product of Nigerian parents, and you know, African-American kids would call you black African booty scratcher, you know, or do you chase lions? And you know what I'm saying? Do they even have food or cars in Africa? They used to do that to me, my sister and my brother. And that's what it reminded me of. Like I said, I don't have a problem with people joking because I joke hard on different cultures too. But the way he was talking about the Sudanese basketball team was a little weird because there's a lot of great African players in the NBA right now. There's actually Africans that actually have a championship ring, just to let you know. I think it's the Milwaukee Bucks, Nigeria, bang. Plus, a lot of his jokes were old, right? They were a little dated. I thought maybe he watched some old footage of Comic View and Def Jam and some YouTube videos from the 90s. It was a little off-putting. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Where are you coming from with this? You know, and why are you surprised that Africans have athletic talent? You know, that rant reminded me of like when you get some white guys, they'll be by themselves in a room and they decide to be really racist, but they look both ways and they go, "Hey, did you see the Sudanese basketball team? Oh, Jesus. Who brought Amistad on the court? I think I see Jaimin Hansu trying to make a layup. Hey, Kunta Kinte, nice shot." Oh, did they get fed before they came on there? I'm surprised I didn't see any flies on court. It reminds me of that Soul Glow dude in Coming to America who was asking Eddie Murphy at the basketball game, "Man, you from Africa? You probably be chasing lions and shit." I hope that you keep that same energy for the European teams. Let's say the European teams have a close game. I hope you keep that same energy. I hope you do that. Don't cheat now. Don't cheat now. This is Gilbert Arenas who brought guns to the arena. And you feel where I'm coming from? It's felt very hateful. I don't know, Gilbert. And you're a type of person, he causes controversy, you know what I mean? He says some things that are controversial, which is fine. It's what you do when you're podcasting, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But the African thing, it was weird because African Americans and Africans already clash half the time. Africans get a stereotype that they hate African Americans and African Americans hate Africans. So they got us fighting amongst each other. And that situation doesn't really help out the situation. So, Gilbert, update your ignorance, man. Come on, press refresh. Come up with some better shit. That's all I'm saying. A Zimbabwe, a Zimbabwe, a Zimbabwe, a Zimbabwe. I'm just playing.
I'm laughing because Godfrey is funny as crap, man. You know, we got some funny African, you know, Godfrey, Michael Blackson. You know, we got a couple funny African comedians. But I want to say this to our African brothers and sisters. Because I hear a lot of times when they say, oh man, when I was little, they made jokes about us. They called us African booty scratchers. They said we would stink, underarms or whatever. They said all kinds of stuff. Let me explain something to you guys. When you guys came here and was amongst us, everything that was said to you was said to us. We actually did it to each other first. The white man did it to us first, and then we did the W man, and then we did it to each other. So before you got called an African booty scratcher, a porch monkey, a spade, or whatever, right? We called each other that. The dark-skinned brother on the block got called a booty scratcher. We got called all those names. We bust on each other, and because a lot of times those things was painful, that's why Black Americans always had the funniest comedians, because we took our pain and tried to make light of it, or bring some type of humor out of it. So I just want you guys to understand, you wasn't just picked on. All of us got picked on. We picked on each other. It's part of our culture. I mean, coming out of slavery and the way what we did to cheer ourselves up or to build some morale up when we knew we had to go around the W folks. So it's a lot to understanding to our culture here in America under the tyranny of slavery, and why we joke on each other the way we do. And then when you guys came in, why we joked on y'all. So it's more to it than that. But Gilbert Arenas is just an idiot. He's been an idiot. It's nothing new. He's just like I said. There's a time and place for it. Like, I give you an example. I got a homie that's from Ivory Coast. One of my good homies, right? He went back to Ivory Coast. He's been back there for about a month now. Now we always in the gym every morning working out. So when he got back to Ivory Coast, he called one of the other homies on the phone and was talking, right? So he said, "Yeah, I just got in from the airport." And I turned around and yelled into the phone. I said, "How you get there, on the Zebra Express?" So when I said, he just bust out laughing, right? So he must have been in there with his brother or someone. He said, "What did he say?" So he bust out laughing, but he automatically came right back with a bus and bust on me, right? Because he's been around the culture for a long time. But we that's just, as Black Americans, that's just what we do. So, but when we actually bust on you bust back, that's just a form of saying we actually love you. I mean, in a lot of instances. But Gilbert it was just bad. It was bad. It was distasteful. It was bad timing. And then where you at, the platform that you're using to actually do that kind of talking, you shouldn't have did that. I mean, you shouldn't do that. But I don't think that he should be canceled for it. I mean, black Africans, Black Americans, a lot of times we need to keep people out of our business and be able to have conversations amongst each other to rectify our own issues. But I'm going to cut this video short here. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. And listen, we can be FBA. Just because we FBA don't mean that we can't have good relationships with Africans that understand who we are as a people and who they are as a people, and we unify. So don't leave stupid comments in my comment section like F them Africans, because that's not what I subscribe to. If I see that, I'm going to erase your comment. I don't subscribe to F them Africans. Do I like the Africans and people from the Caribbean that come here and undermine us? No, I don't rock with them. But that's not part of this video. So don't leave that in there, because I don't rock with them. So I would agree with you. I don't rock with them at all. They can go back to their country. They can kick rocks and get the hell on. But I live in Philadelphia, and all Africans don't think like that. So what I'm saying is, for the context of this video, don't leave them comments in my comment section. Peace.